10 mythical creatures that actually existed. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing to my channel and click that little bell notification below. Over millions of years, humankind has grown into a global civilization with numerous tales of fantastic mythical creatures. From terrifying wolves to dragons, every society has its own version of these fantastic animals, which we today enjoy in movies and video games. Myth is indeed a folk genre that includes stories that are important in culture. A mythical or mythological creature is a fictitious thing, generally a hybrid that has not been confirmed and is described in folklore, such as myths and tales, and they may have appeared in prehistoric historical reports. You might be questioning where these animals originated and why they can be discovered in regions around the globe where people don't interact. Like most novels with incredible elements that cannot be genuine, this one is no exception. But every mythological creature or cryptocurrency has an actual counterpart. Some mythological creatures have really existed in the world. When you think about it, there's a reason dragons can be found all throughout Europe and Asia, and real-life monsters based on them make a lot of sense. Here we have listed 10 mythical creatures which have actually existed, or else they are inspired by real-life animals, at least in some aspects. Number 10. Chupacabra. The Chupacabra is a mythological animal from Latin American mythology. In 1995, the first recorded sightings were in Puerto Rico. The term stems from the fact that the animal is said to be a vampire. The Chupacabra is reported to prey on animals, notably goats, and suck their blood. Some describe it as a large, bear-like monster with a row of spines running from the neck to the tip of the tail. All the reports are based on anecdotal information and have been dismissed as unsubstantiated or lacking in proof. The Chupacabra is a myth according to scientists and wildlife management experts. Number 9. Unicorn. The unicorn is a mythical creature with a single, enormous, spiral horn emerging from its forehead that has been described since antiquity. It was usually characterized as an exceptionally wild forest creature, a symbol of cleanliness and elegance that could only be captured by a virgin in the Middle Ages and Renaissance. Its horn was said to have the ability to make toxic water drinkable and to treat disease in encyclopedias. The Reum, which some translations read as unicorn, is mentioned in the Bible. The unicorn has maintained its popularity in popular culture. It's frequently used as a sign of enchantment or uniqueness. Number 8. Komodo dragon. The monitor lizard family includes the Komodo dragon. It's the biggest existing lizard species, reaching a maximum weighing of up to 70 kilograms and length of 3 meters. Komodo dragons are predatory animals that govern the habitats in which they dwell due to its size. Invertebrates, birds, and mammals are among the food that Komodo dragons pursue and catch. Western scientists initially discovered Komodo dragons in 1910. They are famous in zoos due to their big size and terrifying character. The IUCN Red List classifies them as endangered. Indonesian law protects them, and Komodo National Park was established in 1980 to help in their preservation. Number 7. Werewolves. The werewolf is a man who can transform his shape into that of a wolf on the night of a full moon, often a wolf bite or scratch under misfortune or hardship, according to mythology. Folklore studies and the emerging gothic horror genre are attracted by these werewolves. Wolf fiction has pre-modern precedents in romance and is drawn from the 18th century semi-imaginary chop novel heritage. The traps of horror fiction became part of modern popular culture's horror and fantasy genre in the 20th century. Number 6. Hobbits. Hobbits are a fictitious species of human in J.R.R. Tolkien's work. Tolkien depicted hobbits as a subspecies of mankind or near ancestors, and it is a size as half the height of an average human. They live in comfortable subterranean homes with openings, which are constructed into the mountainsides. Their feet feature strong, leathery soles and are covered with curling hair on top. Hobbits first appeared in The Hobbit, a children's tale published in 1937. The origins of the term hobbit and the concept of hobbits have been disputed. Some researchers have observed rabbit correlation, but Tolkien's flatly denied any such kinship and highlighted the humanity of hobbits. Number 5. Direwolf. The direwolf is no longer alive, along with its extinct counterpart, the Smilodon. It is one of the most well-known ancient animals in North America. 125,000 to 9,500 years ago, the direwolf roamed the Americas and Eastern Asia. The species was named 4 years after the first specimen was discovered in 1858. Anaciondyrus gildii and Anaciondyrus dirus are the two subspecies of this animal. The direwolf was almost the same size as the largest current gray wolves, the Yukon and northern wolves. It had bigger teeth with more tearing capacity and a sharper biting force than any other canis. According to dated evidence, direwolves lived 9,500 years ago. Number 4. Kraken. The Kraken is a mythical sea monster that is claimed to come off the Norwegian shores. At the start of the 18th century, the Kraken, the topic of sailors' beliefs in mythology, was first mentioned in the present era, when author Victor Hugo introduced the Pieuvre octopus of Guernsey tradition in 1866. He linked with the Kraken of myth. It contributed to Jules Verne's depiction of the Kraken, in which he did not actually distinguish between squid and octopus. Sightings of gigantic octopus, which may grow to be 13 to 15 meters long, may have inspired the folklore. Number 3. The bunyip. The bunyip is a monster from southern eastern Australian Aboriginal folklore. The bunyip is amphibious and nearly totally aquatic, living in lakes, rivers, swamps, lagoons, billabongs, creeks, and waterholes, occasionally specific waterholes and riverbeds. The amphibious animal was depicted as having a spherical head, an extended neck, and a body that resembles those of an ox, hippopotamus, or manatee, with other tales describing it as having human form. The bunyip was said to make booming or roaring sounds and also to eat human victims, particularly women and children. The myth is most likely based on the occurrence of fleeing seals further upstream, and the monster's purported cry might be that of the broad sense of the word marsh bird. Number 2. Dragon. A dragon is a mythical reptile-like monster that occurs in mythology from all around the world. Dragons in Western cultures have been shown as winged, horned, four-legged, and capable of breathing fire since the High Middle Ages. But beliefs regarding dragons vary greatly by area. Dragons are frequently represented as wingless, four-legged, serpentine animals with above-average intelligence in Eastern cultures. The characteristics of dragons are frequently a mixture of feline, avian, and reptile aspects, according to scholars. Huge extinct or migratory crocodiles exhibit the strongest similarities to present Oriental dragon images, especially when met in a wooded or marshy environments. Number 1. The Basilisk. The basilisk is a mythological reptile said to be a snake prince that can kill with a single look in European bestiaries and folklore. The basilisk of Cyrene, according to Pliny the Elder's Naturalis Historia, is a little snake that is no more than 12 fingers in size, that is really toxic. It leaves a large venomous trail in its path. It has a dangerous glare as well. The weasel's stench is the basilisk's weakness. It's probably that of stories of Asiatic snake, like the king cobra, and its natural predate, the mongoose, influenced the basilisk mythology and its relationship with the weasel in Europe.